I think something else that we really need to think about, and it always concerns me when the states wants to invade on those kinds of rights, when it wants to police women's bodies,
yes.
when it wants to police men's bodies as well, because fathers need to be in the picture when we have procreation, because you also regulate in the man's body as well, because the pregnancy has to be done within a specific period of time, both male and female. So if we don't have that, so you're regulating your citizens' reproductive rights, and that's something that we have. It's a fundamental question, and I'm very much concerned that women's rights and advocates have not tapped into this matter. This is a matter that violates not only employment rights, but fundamental rights to women. If we have the concern that women have the right to procreate at any given time,
yes.
the government does not have that right. It is your God-given right. So now we have a government that plays that they're God to tell women and men when they should procreate. That's a very serious and deep-seated matter that we really need to look at. And if you find a government that tells you and regulates how much, basically they're telling you how many children you can have, if you think about it.
Or when you can have.
And this is a very dangerous legislation when you think very critically about it. And if persons don't recognize that, what will happen very soon is that perhaps employers may start discriminating against certain members of the society. So if you look like you're in your reproductive era, chances are you may not be hired because you might have more than one pregnancies and I may not be able to afford it. I think that legislation should not be passed. And it has to be further investigated because there's certain clause that will breach fundamental rights, that will breach international laws in some cases. And of course, your right to procreate at any time. I need to speak up against this matter because I think the group of persons in Parliament do not recognize that they do not have that sacred responsibility to reign over people's life in that, and they don't have that right. And I think we need to make it abundantly clear that this government do not have that right to infringe on citizens in that manner.